I'm Molly,
And I'm Richie.
and this is Cold and Unseen Podcast.
Okay.
Okay,
Winchester House. Let's do
Winchester.
sorry.
Crazy story about Winchester. This one's a crazy one. Oh, but I really want to go here again. I want to go to all these places. I just need to stop saying that because I just want to go all of them. But
Literally.
uh Winchester, the Winchester House in California. You can go here. You can, I believe, stay overnight here. And this place is like it's it's crazy because on the outside it just looks like a crazy giant house.
It's beautiful.
It's
I-
beautiful. On the inside, it looks insane. And the whole history behind the house is this woman. I need to double check what year it actually was. Let me double check. Winchester. It was built. Okay. So the construction her construction began um in 1886. That was that was when her construction began. Um they and so basically what happened was, let me get her name right. Hold on. Winchester. I want to get all of these things correct. Sarah Winchester. Yes. So Sarah Winchester, she she came, like, she was heir to her family fortune of the Winchester rifle. And she came into that money and she was heir to that. But when she was married, she had a daughter and she lost both of them basically at the same time. And she was devastated and she didn't know what to do. And she actually went to see a psychic medium and she didn't know what to do. She went for advice because like, she kind of had no family left. And she had all this money and this big house to herself. And she's like, I don't know what to do. What do I do now? Like, where do I go from here? And because now she's alone in this big house and she's just mourning her husband and her daughter. And the psychic told her that she needed to let the spirits guide her. And I don't really know how, like, like, this is where she decided to take it. But she told Sarah that what she needed to do was that she needed to keep building onto her house. She needed to keep building onto her house and that let the spirits guide her. And not just the spirits, but all of the spirits um, who basically were killed with the rifles from her family,
Insane.
which is like so manipulative. Uh,
Insane. When you think about like karmic debt on top of it too, like insane. But like, so there's a couple of different things, like a basically a question that I have.
okay,
Um, like beginning this, like
okay,
before we get into the details and stuff.
sure.
Um, why do we think she was building like so many rooms in the house? Like, so was it to A, hide from the spirits or like confuse them? Was
Yes.
keep herself like just busy because she was grieving and on the human level it was just something to do? Or
Right.
like was she building room for the spirits to reside?
So that was the whole thing. So the psychic card told her to let the spirits, like, basically let the spirits guide her because this was basically their way of getting revenge and payback. Was she was not allowed to stop building until she died. That was the whole thing. She was not allowed to stop building or she would die. Sorry, not until she died or she would die. If she stopped building onto the house, she would die. That was the whole thing. And so what ended up happening and why there was also so many rooms on the house and why there's in general so much was because when she would, I mean, some of the things she had kind of decided, but a lot of the time she had, I don't remember which room specifically had become this room, but she had a room that she would go into to kind of ask for guidance for like, tell me what you want me to make next. Tell me what you want me to do. And she would get her answer. And whatever that answer was what she would do next. So like there's tons of rooms. There's weird ass staircases.
Yeah,
There's
staircase that leads to no.
doors that go to nowhere. There's a door. You can see it from the outside. There's a door that if you are just curious and just open a door to walk through, you're walking and stepping outside from like the third floor.
Uh, like a death door?
Yeah, it's like a death drop.
Oh, hell no.
If you weren't watching your step, you could either, I don't think you'd die, but you'd definitely break something if you weren't watching yourself. Yeah, there's stairs
Yeah,
that lead to
the second
nothing.
story door. I didn't even see that. I have.
Yeah,
Oh,
there's
that's
stairs
nuts.
that lead to nothing. She was also a very short woman. So a lot of the staircases are also very short. You learn that when you see like when you like actually watch videos and like watch tours and stuff, you learn that she was a very short woman. So a lot of staircases that were built are built very short, so the steps are like pitter patter. But like
So
literally, there's staircases that lead to the ceiling with nothing.
now, did you hear about like the obsession with 13? Which I hate when people associate that with bad things because that's my lucky number.
That's a bad
Um,
number. I'm sorry. It's
it's my lucky number. I was born on Friday the 13th. So, um,
well,
I
that's why you're so spooky.
yeah, kind of, I guess so. But like it's my lucky day. Like on the 13th of any day, I feel like that's usually my good day. I always have a good day on the 13th of every month. I got married on the 13th of July. So not this July, obviously. We know the story. But so the mansion has 13 bathrooms. And then there's like she did a lot of things in the mansion as far as like in like 13s. But there's so okay, hold on. So there's 160 rooms, 2,000 doors, 10,000 window panes, 47 stairways and fireplaces, 13 bathrooms, 6 kitchens, and numerous secret passages.
Hmm.
Ceiling staircases that rise directly into ceilings, doors that
Yep.
open into walls, windows built into interior rooms.
Hmm.
Like so, like super weird, like a window looking in the room, like versus
Yep.
instead of being on the outside wall, like very strange.
Oh yeah, no, everything was super weird because it was very much and she fully believed that if she stopped building, I mean, she is in the Guinness World Records for the most continuous work on a house being done because she had round the clock carpenters working on the house 24 hours a day, every single day for like 38 years, I believe. And it was literally, and the craziest part about it is that you think, well, that's not possible. That couldn't have been possible. There's no way that, like, if she took one day off, she would die. There's no way. The day that work was finally like complete, like the house was finally done, like there was no more guidance. There was no other ideas she had come up with. There was nothing next to do to this house. When it was actually complete, the day it was done, she dropped dead. She died that day, and all of the workers literally stopped working and left, which I don't blame them.
So she, one thing that I found creepy was, well, like what people call the seance room.
Yes.
Seance room, okay. So she
Yes.
would go in there every single day at midnight,
Mm-hmm.
every single day without fail at midnight to get the next day's building instructions
Yep. That's what I
from
was
the
talking
spirit.
about.
Like that's
That's what I was talking about. She went to her guides because she wanted to know
seance
what to
room.
do next.
Like the seance room. Like that's just insane to me. And like imagine being one of the builders on this project, like working on this thing. Like what like are you, because I'm just imagining you being a professional coming into this and seeing like this person wants a staircase that leads into the ceiling. I'm
But think
like, well,
about
I'm
the
gonna ask.
job stability.
I mean, she did keep people employed. She gave to the
All you're waiting on is this
oh,
woman to die.
it's oh,
But yeah, like imagine coming home and being like, "Yep, like that's my boss."
crazy lady. I mean, okay, so the story behind her, like the whole karmic justice thing, like
Hmm.
that she basically had to pay penance for like
For her family, for her, basically like her father or her grandfather, like uh, their family business that created the Winchester rifle.
now is she the only one to have to pay penance or nobody else bought into it, or is there anything else
She's the only
past?
one who went to the psychic.
Poor thing, she was grieving, and it makes you wonder, like, if she actually was being, um, like told that she needs to do this. Obviously, she believed this very strongly, but like, was this like a grief thing? Because obviously, it's very
I
sad
think
her
it was I think
story.
it was very much her trapped in her own grief because I mean she lost her daughter who was like an infant and her husband and I think she lost them at the same time.
So
So it was like an overwhelming like I don't know
yeah,
what to do now.
so yeah, that's a lot of trauma all at once.
Yeah.
But another thing is too, so like let's say like that it's not just grief and that it was them having to build it, like why? You know what I mean? Like what was the point of like the specific, like if these instructions were coming from the spirits, what what was the point of some of the architecture? Like I'm curious to know like what does that door actually lead to that goes outside? Like if this house is being built at the insistence of spirits, it must benefit
Mhm.
the spirits in some way. So where does
Right.
that door actually lead is a good question. Or where does that staircase that goes to nowhere seemingly lead?
Oh, you mean like did she actually get an answer of what these doors and what these things were actually for?
No, well, I assume that she didn't, but like I'm curious to know like what you think
Mm,
they led to, or if you've thought about it. Um, because I just feel like there has to be a reason. So like, let's just say like, because I've argued both sides of this. Like, if this is just grief, and that's how she was working through it, but like, let's say again the other side, the more fun side, that this is all legit, and like the spirits are having her do this. They're not just having her build for no reason, just to keep one person alive.
right.
And there has to be more
Honestly,
to it. They're using her for something. Like, what is
honestly,
the house building?
I I don't know if they were using her to like because I don't think it was just grief getting the best of her and it was just her thinking she was hearing things and all of that. I think maybe something was giving her instruction. Something was there telling her to do things. And the Winchester house is haunted now. Is haunted. Like people go and have had experiences, have seen
So we
apparitions have
go
seen a
there.
woman. Like people have seen things, people have heard things. It is very haunted now. It is known to be very haunted now. And this dog is such a noodle. I'm sorry.
They even
They're trying.
have the door labeled, which I think is like so funny. The door to nowhere.
Yeah. Uh, but what I'm thinking is if these spirits that were guiding her to build onto the house, if it was like her actually connecting with these spirits, I mean, for one, who's to say she's actually connecting with the right spirits, for one. Also, if she's actually connecting with spirits and getting this information for like getting these instructions for what to build next, because sometimes it could just be like she's trying to connect with something and then she gets a feeling of like, okay, this is what I feel like I need to do next. Because we still don't know like what how she got those instructions. It just says like we just know that she went into this room every night at midnight to get her instructions for the next day. And then this is what she built. Like that's all we know, really. Um, but what I kind of wonder is if she did connect with anything, was it really spirits that like were from her family line that like the psychic was like you need to connect with these spirits and like they need to be your guides and like you need to let them tell you what to do now, or was it spirits that were already haunting the place that were just like, oh, you're asking for shit to do on your house, do this, let's just do this, and it's like giving her random things to do that literally mean nothing, and they're just fucking with her.
I mean, or like it could mean everything. What if like I don't know, like
I
part
feel
of
like
me
she's
like
just getting fucked
hears
with.
like
I think I don't think because
this
I don't
instruction
think
is
that
giving like opening hell gate kind of thing.
what
Like opening like of a hell gate or like you know what I mean? Like it just seems so
everything opens
specific to
Hellgate
like
for you.
and listen, I believe it. I believe that
I think because there's a lot of jokester ghosts out there. There's a lot of jokester ghosts, and I think that maybe some of them had intentions of like, well, let's do this, and then some of them might have just been like, build some stairs to nowhere, build them to the ceiling,
imagine
and
if it
just wanted to fuck with her.
I it could be. I don't know, it's just giving like just the random door thing freaks me out. Like, but it just seems like it's almost deliberate. Like, were they building something that's useful to them on the other side?
I
Like, you
think
know,
it might be both. I think it might be both. Because yeah, random door to nowhere. I don't know. I don't know about the random door to nowhere because I don't know about doors. I mostly know like mirrors. Like, mirrors are portals.
yeah,
Like I kind of wish I knew more about like in like the design of it. Like could they have told her the interior design of it, not just building wise? Because I don't know if they told her any of that. I just know that she was guided for building the property, not for how to decorate it.
yeah, or what it was like, anything was
Wouldn't
for.
that have been creepy? Like put two mirrors up in your bathroom.
Like, yeah, I don't know, it's so specific. And now, who owns the house now? Is the question.
I think it's the city.
Uh,
I think it's the city because you can tour it. Let's see. Let's see. I have the website up now. Okay, I don't need all these pop-ups.
sorry, this chair is so uncomfortable. Feeling it's in
Let's see. Plan your visit tours. Yeah, I think it's the city because it literally has hours and I think it's like a museum now. You can go for a 60-minute guided tour that takes you through 110. Oh, interesting. That takes you through 110 of the 160 rooms of the mansion while learning about the history and lore surrounding the home and its creator. Why does it say and its creator rather than and Sarah?
Its creator speaking.
You will get the chance to explore some of the most known rooms in the mansion and marvel at some of the architectural wonders that give the mansion its name. Please be aware, due to the historic nature, the inside of the Winchester Mystery House is not wheelchair accessible. This tour involves multiple stairs and extensive walking through the home. That's true. This is not a wheelchair friendly house, unfortunately.
Which is just insane to me that
I
it was.
mean, I don't think anybody can walk through a ceiling, but I'm still stuck on the stairs that lead to the ceiling. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was weird. Well, there's stairs that like
There's also a creepy attic. Oh my God. You gotta
that.
look at these. You gotta look at these tour videos. You gotta look at this stuff. There's a creepy attic.
So I did when we first talked about it. I watched a video of it.
Okay.
Looked it up.
Oh,
I'm
limited
definitely
add-on. You
stuck.
can go into it.
I'm definitely stuck on the fact of like um building room to like harbor the spirits of like anyone done wrong by like the whole Winchester rifle thing. Like
Uh-huh.
that to me, it just sounds so specific and just so like it adds something to it to the story that makes it like wow.
This the wait, sorry. Adding the room to specifically talk to them.
Yeah. But I mean that and just the whole thing in general has me stuck. Like just that there was this whole karmic debt that this chick had to pay basically because of like her family creating a gun. Like
So yeah. So here's the things that throw me. I think for one, I think the seance room was actually her nursery. I think she might have turned the nursery into the seance room. I might be wrong, but I think that might have been. I think she might have done that.
oh,
Um,
oh.
I could be wrong. Don't quote me, but I think that's what she might have done this dog. Um, and what I am just still kind of stuck on is like she went to this psychic. I want to know what she told the psychic specifically because did the psychic have some vendetta against her?
I don't know. Has
Because
anyone
that's
talked
really
to the psychic or about like what do we know about the psychic?
all we have ever known or heard with the psychic is that she just told Sarah that she needed to appease the vengeful spirits that were killed with her family's rifles. So I'm like, do you have a vendetta? Like, is there a vengeful
Are you
spirit
one
in
of the
your
people?
family? Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, like, are you one of the family? Is what I'm kind of like wondering. This dog
that's
is
interesting. That's interesting, actually.
because like, why would it be so specific with that?
Yeah, I agree.
Like, that's weird. That's weird to me. She's like, no, you have to keep building or you're gonna die.
Wild.
And then she did.
I would definitely love to check that house out. Um,
And limited time add-on, basement and attic access. Add on a self-guided behind the scenes access to,
self-guided.
yeah, self-guided behind the scenes access to both the highest and lowest reaches of the mansion with basement and attic access. Just steps from the conclusion of your tour. Continue your journey at your own pace as you ascend to the attic, where hidden rooms tucked away, passageways, and architectural secrets quietly await discovery. Then descend into the mansion's two secluded basements, long associated with its two mysterious and reported paranormal activity. This limited access offers a deeper, more intimate look at the mansion with knowledgeable guides nearby to ensure you don't get lost because you can easily get lost in this house.
Oh, I'm sure.
You get 15 to 45. The time estimate is 15 to 45 minutes. I'm assuming because people either freak out and run or they actually take their time. Uh, it's a cheap add-on. It is a cheap add-on. This is in California. It's close. Like I have talked to my husband and I've been like, I want to go here. I want to go
I
here.
would
I want to
go
go
there.
here.
That's a good one. That's spooky. That's kind of cool. I feel like even he would have to find that interesting, just the
Oh, he
architecture.
does. He went he went on training once for work. He went on training to California once and he was so close to this house. He told me he almost went. And I looked at him and I was like, if you had gone to this house without me, I would have killed you. Like, are you kidding me? Like you
You'd be
almost
living
went
in
to
that
this.
house as a
Yeah.
spirit. That's
Like, are
what
you kidding
happens,
me?
okay?
It's
Yeah.
like, are you kidding me? You're not going there without me. Like, I don't care if you have another training or not. I'm going with you. If you are anywhere near that house, you're not going there just on your own because you have the time. No.
Insane. So was she the
Ooh,
end of the Winchester line?
let's
Um,
see. I haven't looked that one up. Is Sarah Winchester? No, she's not still. Oh my God. I started Googling it and it says, is Sarah Winchester still alive? No, we know she's not.
yeah, we just
The
covered
end.
that. Is
The
she one of
end.
the houses? Maybe she was building it for herself to live in too, after the fact.
Oh, she did. She did end the bloodline
She was the end.
of that specific branch of the Winchester family. So her, like, that
Oh my.
essentially marked the end of the direct bloodline for that specific branch of the Winchester family. Her and her husband lost their only child, Annie, in infancy in 1866 after William died in 1881. Oh, wait. Infancy. After William died in 1881, Sarah never remarried and she died childless in 1922.
Wow.
And bringing the direct lineage to a close. Did she have any siblings?
That's insanity. So it ended with her because I'm like, who's paying the karmic debt now? Like, you know what I mean, was my question. But
Oh, well, that's that's stupid. Why would it tell me she was the end of the lineage? Um, her direct lineage. She had six siblings.
did they have children? We're gonna have to do a Winchester deep dive.
Oh my God. Let's see. Yes, she had six siblings, born in New Haven, Connecticut.
Connecticut to California, huh? Damn. I wonder.
She's from Connecticut. That's, huh. Well, that's a crazy line. I'm looking this up and it says, "Would you like to know more about her early life in New Haven and or the tragic personal losses that led her to move to California?" So, she's just had a life full of trauma.
I would explain going nutso and building a nutso house. But even still, I want.
Winchester was her married name, too. So she's making up for her married name. It's not even her blood
It was
family.
his family. Oh no. Do you think that like this even gets like darker and maybe because like why would she even agree to take on somebody else's debt unless they threaten to take it out on the spirit of her young child whose debt technically it was by blood. So in order to
But they were
free her
already dead.
child of that, but like who knows what could happen on the other side? What if the spirit, she doesn't know that. What if the spirits were just threatening falsities that they couldn't do? Or maybe they could do something and they were like,
Well, the
we'll let
psychic
it
would have had to
go.
threaten that. You think the psychic threatened that?
Maybe. But I think maybe this, if, the psychic was being
That took a
legit.
very dark turn,
I
Richie.
know. What if? I'm just saying, I always got to think of the dark possibilities. But has anybody been to this place? I don't know about y'all, but this is like, hearing about this last week when we talked about it, like, about what we're
Hmm.
doing this week, I was like, not prepared. I'd never heard of this place before, and I'm surprised because there's so much
I
to
can't
this.
believe you've never heard of this place.
Yeah, and there's so much to it, and I know that I can't be the only one. So, like, anybody out there, have y'all heard of this place before? Have you been here? Because this was the first I heard about it, and now it's like one of the top places I definitely would love to go for sure, like without a doubt, because I need to like especially a self-guided tour of the of like where the paranormal activity happens. Stop.
I want to look more into it because I know that there is a way that you can actually stay overnight, and I would much rather. I like I like going places and going to tour places and stuff and like walking through and like learning more from like the people who are at like their job is literally to learn deeper into the history of it. But I I personally I want to actually feel I'm crazy and I personally like to be fully immersed into it like by myself because I feel like you are when you have the tour you're learning and you're getting into it and like some things might happen, but when you are fully immersed into it you kind of loosen up and let yourself like relax a little
Yeah,
bit more. So like for example, I know when I went to the Shanley, me and my sister were very into it. My brother-in-law went with us and we were the first part was a tour and we were with a big group of people and we all did the tour and we went through pretty much the entire house. And it was okay and like some things happened, but then like after it was like a think it was like a 4 hour tour. And it was, we went through the whole thing. And then they were like, okay, now you guys, here's all the equipment. You guys can use your own equipment and go through the house yourself. And you can like have your own groups go through um, and then everybody just like goes to your room by this time. So we all just got to basically go into whatever room we wanted, go wherever we wanted, and
that sounds fun.
be on our own. And it was nice because we got to kind of have our own moment and kind of like ease and feel a little bit more comfortable instead of just being in a group and not really like and being
Yeah,
a little bit more tense and more things started happening. And by the time we got to our room, my brother-in-law, who was into it, but he's not like into more bigger groups. But once we got into the room, like me and my sister were asking more questions throughout the whole thing. But once we got like where we were alone and like just where we could relax, I out of nowhere I hear him ask a question and I was like, yeah, him. What he said.
of
And then he was starting to ask questions. I was like, he's relaxed now. Listen, over there.
love that.
But yeah, that's why and people think I'm crazy for liking to stay overnight places.
No, I would stay there overnight too. Heck yeah, I'm gonna get the bang for my buck. Like
Would
I
you stay
doubt that you're
overnight?
gonna have this like
You're not gonna have, yeah,
the experience that you're looking for in like in a tiny window.
no.
Especially in like a large group of people. It's just not gonna happen. So I'm curious to know, anybody been here? Do you want to go here now? Would you stay
Is
overnight?
there is there anywhere would you stay overnight at most places, or is there places that you wouldn't stay overnight? I'm curious.
Um, if anywhere that's a hotel, I'm definitely down. Or like Airbnb situation, I'm 100% down. Camping wise,
No, not
it
camping. Not
yeah,
camping. Not camping. I'm not staying in the woods somewhere
like
that's supposed
yeah,
to be haunted. No.
yeah, that's where like I drove
No.
to.
I mean like
I'm glad we're in agreement there because that's where I kind of draw the line. Because
I
ain't no
mean like
nylon tent gonna protect me. Like, so I'm just
I
also
mean like Lizzie Borden, The Conjuring, like places we've talked about.
yeah, I would stay
Like
there.
you okay, okay. Now we've got some discussions.
Yeah, it's yeah, where I wouldn't stay. Because I feel like again, especially like middle of the night, like the witching hour, like you can't
Yes.
like you know what I mean. You can't miss out on those opportunities.
Things happen during the witching hour.
Yes.
They really do.
Yeah.
They really do. I might be older now and I can't necessarily always stay up till the witching hour,
Yeah.
but
No.
things still happen at these places though. You just have to
True.
stay overnight. You can't things don't happen always at 2 in the afternoon.
No. I that's what I'm saying. Like, I doubt that this is something that like to achieve what you're going there to achieve, to feel something or connect with something or like you know what I mean, like learn more and discover more. Like I feel like you need the actual experience. You need to stay. So there's nowhere that I wouldn't sleep. But I'm also curious to know, like, is there anywhere like y'all at home wouldn't sleep? Where would you want to sleep most of all, but where wouldn't you sleep? Like where would you be too scared to spend the night?
Ooh. Yeah, out of all the places we've talked about so far, would you stay overnight anywhere? Is there anywhere that you would you not? Would you? And if you would stay anywhere, is there anywhere that you wouldn't absolutely stay? Because I know some people absolutely wouldn't stay anywhere.
Yeah, no, I'll stay at every single place that we've talked about so far. Lizzie Borden, I can go do that today. Like
I know that's not fair. I don't want to talk about it.
I could just take a walk down the street and just say, "You have any openings?"
Oh my God. All right.
Not to brag.
Not shut up. Okay. And that's goodbye.
Bye.